Behind this door, construction is underway on what will soon be Multnomah County's deflection program. Come September, possession of hard drugs like fentanyl will be a crime again, and people will have the option of treatment over jail. Now, if they choose treatment, officers will bring them here to this building off Southeast Sandy Boulevard in Portland's Central East Side. There's still a lot of questions around this program, though, like how many times can someone choose this treatment option over jail, and how long can they stay here? Well, community members were hoping to get answers to some of those questions at a meeting with the county last night. Here's someone who represents the neighborhood association. He was at that meeting.
We have gotten a commitment that there will be now a limit, whereas previously there was going to be no limit on the number of times that an individual could utilize the deflection program. Now they've committed to a limit, but they don't know what that is. A lot of our residents are concerned that when people are brought in, they will not leave. They will set up camps, right next to the preschool, a couple blocks away, and over time migrate to, living on the streets near Buckman Elementary School. There's a lot of concern around, where people will stay once they've been dropped off and what type of trauma they'll be experiencing. Our concern is not that these activities or these people will be brought into this center to receive services. Our concern is that they will not receive services. And that's been echoed by all of our community members.
So we wanted to hear from those businesses, and we tried. We talked with about a dozen business owners surrounding that deflection center, and none of them wanted to go on camera. They either didn't know anything about it or they didn't want to say the wrong thing, because they all understand how sensitive this issue is. Yet the general consensus was that they weren't pleased with how the county went about choosing the location, yet they all want the city to change how they respond to the addiction crisis. Now, inside this RV, which is parked near the deflection center, is a man who has been using drugs for most of his life. He thinks the deflection program is a great idea.
I think that's a lot better than going to jail. Man, that's cool. If we could give them some chances. That is really cool, I think. I mean, why not? Some people really, really, really have a problem with drugs. You know what I mean? I mean, they're like, if they don't get them, they totally fall apart and they're just a mess. And then they do whatever they can, to get it. And that's where the problem comes in. I do just about anything, but, I'm more adhered to, like, fentanyl right now. I mean, everybody's doing it,
So there's just a slice of how this neighborhood is feeling about the deflection center. And as you just heard, opinions are somewhat divided between the businesses and those living on the streets. Now, today in an email, County Chair Jessica Vega Peterson told us they've held 2 meetings with community groups and they're now working on a good neighbor agreement. Again, the center is set to open in September and we'll be following it. In Southeast Portland, Blair Best, KGW News.